The following video is 100% courtesy of Jimmy. This is in response to the video that I literally just posted about lifted trucks, what I like to call exaggerated fucking trucks. He expressed word for word exactly my sentiments that I was just too upset to put together. So thank you, Jimmy. You are today's winner. I personally grew up riding around in my grandfather's. He had some kind of Ford, super old, probably from like the 70s, the 80s. I don't remember, but I have seen one around here. God, I wish I remember. Anyway, it was a white one and it had like a bunch of yellow lights on the roof. That, and then eventually he had another truck, much smaller. It was red, and the only modification he did was, I want to say he added a roof to the cargo part. Now that was cool. Nothing about it was crazy or exaggerated. It sat at its normal height. It had the same fucking tires. It had the same width. Nobody complained. Nobody had trouble whatsoever. Jimmy says that they are the bro trucks, as he likes to call them. I think I like the bro truck better. And he said something about, is it just that they like these massive vehicles, or is it an insecurity, or what? Me personally, I remember I got so mad at this one woman coming out of McDonald's on this gigantic ass SUV that I remember I texted a friend to complain to him about it. And I also expressed how it makes me mad that these pickups are also a thing that really pose a threat for me on the road because of the blind spot situation. And he said that he believes that is a compensatory vehicle. So to answer Jimmy's question, it could be a thing of insecurity, because like, I get it, you can enhance the performance of any vehicle, and if this is a utility vehicle, I'm not mad. It's just that I cannot believe that everybody needs to be driving their utility vehicles during hours when utility work is not really happening. And I see this woman driving it who's definitely not using those utilities, and I'm pretty sure that she's not driving anywhere but home with whatever she just bought coming out of a fucking Walmart. It doesn't make sense, but I just think about the threat that those vehicles pose within the city. I really do want to believe that it's some form of compensatory vehicle, because they make a lot of noise, they are powerful, and honestly, it's like you are governing the road. It's almost like a form of intimidation, if you ask me. But if that's what it takes for you to feel good about yourself, then I think you really have other problems that I don't think a really enhanced vehicle is going to fix for you. But I also understand that some people may find a degree of appeal. It's like some kind of positive reinforcement about being able to afford something expensive, like give it maintenance. Car parts are expensive, so enhancing a vehicle would be expensive, and I guess they get like a high off shopping for those kinds of things, drowning themselves in debt that I guess, again, they can afford. I can't imagine living that kind of life. But if you're going to do something to your vehicle, make it something that's actually practical. I see these people driving these massive cars. When I help people out, you have a lot of trash up in there. Why? Just why? Jimmy also said the worst thing about them is that they take up space in parking lots. You cannot see around them. And worst of all, because they are lifted higher than they should be, their lights shine directly into everyone else's mirrors and the eyes. Yes! Those fucking LED lights. I don't understand. But at nighttime, that shit is the worst. I usually drive with like one hand over my mirror so that those fucking things do not blind me. If I could wear my sunglasses at nighttime, I would, because of those motherfuckers. There's no way around it. So what I like to do is like lean forward until they're like directly parallel to me, and then I can lean back in my seat. And then this mirror, like, sure, I can do that thing where you pull the little thingy thing and like the mirror, whatever, angles itself differently and it stops being a problem. But everything about those goddamn trucks is just negative. And I guess I live at like the heart of where that shit is owned. We're like more city than country. So keep your fucking vehicle out there in the woods where you live and drive a normal ass car when you come out here to the city. Now if you're going to, I don't know, fucking Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that, sure, bring that mug over. But outside of that, no!